A few days ago in the central city of Daejeon, a woman in her 80s died of cardiac arrest after trying to find an available emergency room for nearly an hour. She was denied admissions from 7 hospitals, citing an absence of doctors, a lack of hospital beds, or other reasons. By the time she finally arrived at a hospital 53 minutes after leaving home, she was pronounced dead. In another instance, a 1-year-old infant in Changwon with breathing difficulties had to be transported to a hospital in Jinju, which is about 3 hours away, as 5 hospitals initially contacted refused to admit her. Similar cases of people unable to receive timely treatment are starting to pile up in South Korea, as trainee doctors first began staging a walkout 8 days ago to protest the government's medical school quota hike plan. As of Tuesday, some 10,000 intern and resident doctors have not reported for duty at hospitals across the country, as Seoul pushed forward with the plan to increase medical school enrollment by 2,000 positions starting next year. With no sign of a compromise being reached between the government and doctors, major hospitals in Seoul and elsewhere are grappling with the absence of trainee doctors, a core part of the workforce in most hospitals. Many hospitals said their ability to perform surgery has been helped, while some patients in need of medical attention have been denied admission to hospitals, forcing them to wait hours for treatment. South Korea has been pushing to increase the number of medical students to address a shortage of doctors, particularly in rural areas and essential medical fields, such as performing surgeries, providing pediatric care, and in the field of emergency medicine. Doctors, however, argue that the government should rather focus on protecting them from malpractice suits and improving compensation to induce more physicians to practice in such difficult and unpopular fields. In response to the show of protest, the government issued an ultimatum to trainee doctors, warning that it could begin suspending their licenses starting next month unless they return to work by Thursday. It added doctors who report for duty before the deadline will not be penalized. Authorities also plan to conduct an on-site inspection at 50 hospitals by the end of this week to probe into work stoppages by the doctors. Meanwhile, hospitals have voiced concerns about how long they can maintain their services in the face of such mass walkouts. Many local insiders say the current emergency medical care system can be maintained for 2 to 3 weeks at the most before things start to fall apart.